Hello guys and welcome to a new video. Happy New Year everyone. I hope you all had a really good Christmas, a really good New Year. This video is going out on the 1st, the day I'm actually recording this. I'm feeling a little bit worse for wear, I won't lie. But yeah, I hope you all had a really good New Year's and I hope you all had a nice relaxing time over the Christmas period. Today I am going to be making a bit of a different video. I guess this is like a horror haul. Maybe you'd call it that. But over the kind of festive season, obviously with Christmas and everything, I've treated myself a little bit and I've also been gifted some horror or film items. So I thought I'd just do a little video basically showing you guys some of them. And yeah, just kind of like the new additions to the collection as a whole, just before I do kind of put them into the whole, like setup. Now, this first one is a little bit of like an honorable mention. It's not one that's going to be going into the collection, but it's like an everyday item. So I have finally joined the croc, what would you call it? A crew, a cult, a clan, whatever you call it. I have joined the croc users. Yeah, I got these for Christmas and I also got, as you can see, some, I forget what they're called. Are they called like squidgets with something? But yeah, we've got a Michael there, we've got a Ghostface and a Chucky on that one. And yeah, there are kind of these other ones too, like Freddy Krueger's. We got Jason there. I've got honestly loads of these little things. I really like that one actually. I need to put that one on. But yeah, I thought I'd give that one a little bit of an honorable mention first, just because it's not going into the collection or anything like that, but it is horror related, so I thought you guys may appreciate it. Now, I do promise as well, I know we've got a big horror following on this channel, so every item just after this one is going to be horror related, but I really wanted to show this one because it's to do with film. It's got its own place on my shelving now. It's one of my favorite films of all time and has been for decades. I mean, I've only been alive 2 decades, but since I can remember, Edward Scissorhands has been one of my favorite films. And so this scene here, it's basically when he cuts the hedge. You can see it down there. It's signed by Johnny Depp down there, a picture of this scene. I also have a picture of it upstairs that's framed. So yeah, as you can see, I like this scene. And I had no idea that there was a Funko of this scene. It's just called The Hedge, I think. This is Edward with Dinosaur Shrub. Very simple name. And then on the back here, I didn't even know these existed, to be honest with you, but we've got a couple of Edward Scissorhands ones. We've got Kim as well. But yeah, I just thought this was very, very cool, and a very good addition to the film collection. So yeah, that is the only one that wasn't horror related, so I hope you bared with me there and haven't clicked off. I feel like I could basically say this for every single item on here, but they're from my favorite films, of course. But Jaws is one of my favorite films. I think it's one of the original anyway. Let's not get into, 2, 3, and 4 so much. But the original Jaws, I feel, is it's one of the most perfect films out there. In my opinion, of course. But I got a new Funko of, obviously, Bruce, the great white shark. I do have my NECA of the shark from Jaws, which is very cool. But yeah, this is a Funko of Jaws. So yeah, this is what you can also get as well in this collection. I don't know why there's 2 sharks. Okay, one of them's biting a tank. That is quite cool. But yeah, you can get obviously Chief Brody, Matt Hooper, and Quint. So yeah, very cool. Again, it's not something I would ever think to get myself, so it was kind of like one of the perfect presents. And we're not done there with the Funkos. This is very cool. So this is Michael behind the hedge. And it's I don't know if you can see there, it's like a Funko limited edition. It says it's an EMP exclusive. To be honest with you, I don't know what that means, but it came really nicely packaged as well. Like there's like a box outside the box, if you want to say that. But again, a very iconic scene from the original Michael behind the hedge. I'm not really going to be taking this one out. I don't typically take Funkos out. I say that as I've got the massive one out just up there. Yeah, this one is without a doubt staying in its box. I definitely won't be selling it in the future, but yeah, I just think it's cool to kind of, keep it in this great condition that it's actually come in. And yeah, very cool that it's like a limited edition. Yeah, it says Funko Special Edition, but yes, that is Michael behind the hedge. Moving on to our last two items, we have two steelbooks. I'm a real sucker for steelbooks. And one of my favourite films of last year, I'm going to have to say now, was Longlegs. This is a really nice steelbook. It may look dark on camera, I don't know. But yeah, it's a really nice red. I haven't actually opened this one yet. But yeah, I'm definitely going to be giving this one a watch again soon. Because, yeah, I thought this was one of the best horrors that came out of 2024. And just in general, I know obviously he's not necessarily considered an icon or anything, but yeah, I think Longlegs as a serial killer is insanely creepy. He's freaked me out. I remember I went to see it. It was before midnight, but I got out, I think, just after midnight. Yes, it was one of the late showings, and yeah, I was shit scared, but yeah, this is very cool, very good for the collection. And now, last but not least, this is a very, very, very cool present. This is something I was excited to buy myself, so the fact that I got gifted it was perfect. But I'm going to be doing a proper unboxing of this as well later this week, or in the next 7 days, give me. But this is, I don't know if you can guess what it is by this, but this is let me reveal it to you guys slowly. It's the Nightmare on Elm Street. It is the 4K steelbook. But yeah, this is like a big collector's edition. So I'm going to be unboxing this and going through it properly with you guys later this week. But you get a lot of stuff in this, so I'm very excited to get it all open. Yeah, again, I hope you guys all had a really good Christmas, a good New Year's. Hope you all stayed safe. I am currently at that point where, you know, you're making all your New Year's resolutions that you know is going to be out the window by mid-February tops. So yeah, hope you guys all have a good rest of your new year. If you've got some time off work, school, whatever you do, enjoy it. I'm going back tomorrow, so I'm very upset. But now that the new year is kind of gone, we can get back into some normal content. I kind of took a little bit of time off just to chill, to be honest with you. Work has been so busy. And the last thing you want to do when you're coming back from filming, editing, is filming and editing, realistically. But I have a lot of good plans for this year, so I think it's going to be very good. I'll see you guys in the next one.